You know, out of all of the most embarrassing things to be caught using AI for, it's being an artist and faking crowd engagement using AI. And this is exactly what happened here. This is a post posted to Instagram by the user Pigs and Plants, which reads, Will Smith's concert video sparked claims of AI generated crowds. A concert video shared by Will Smith is drawing attention online after viewers accused it of featuring AI generated crowds. The video, posted on both Instagram and YouTube, shows audience shots from Smith's concerts. However, some viewers point out some inconsistencies, like illegible signs, distorted faces, and one user claiming a shot that appeared to show a person holding an extra arm. Quote, the video is titled, quote, my favorite part of tour is seeing you all up close, end quote, which is funny because if he did see people like that up close, he'd instinctively bust out the slap 2.0, end quote, wrote Run Graves in consequence. So let's take a look at this video. How bad could it be, guys? So this is Will Smith's concert video. I'm gonna have to mute it so I don't get copyrighted, and it's of Will Smith singing to a crowd. There's some camera work behind him, and as you can see, he's kind of working up, playing up the crowd, etc., walking around. Yeah, look at all the hands kind of reaching out to grab him. There's some water bottles in the way. He's kind of like pushing hands out of the way, still singing all of that. But look, he's hyping up the crowd. You can see people making hearts. There's a kid holding a sign, I always love you, take me back to Bel Air. People looking enamored, people sobbing, making hearts. We survived cancer. There's a woman standing there. A lot of Will Smith working the crowd, a lot of panning shots about the crowd. You know, we got shots of people, we got shots of this big sign, a woman getting a shoulder ride. So this is the video in question, okay? Now let's look through the Instagram slides. Here we have this screenshot from the crowd. This is the crowd. I can't read the sign, probably because it's AI. From West Philly to what? Something, we love you, Willie. People's faces are blurring together. Look at this distorted hand holding a really long phone. Is that a phone? That looks like a shoe. I don't know what this is. Oh, God. What in the face is happening here? What in the face is happening here? Look at the faces in the background blurring together. Some faces in the background that look a bit suspiciously blurred. Here is a comment by a Twitter user, Numfanalo, who writes, SAG-AFTRA actor and producer Heather Ashley Boyer mentioned on Instagram that her face and body was used in that Will Smith AI video without permission and wasn't at that concert. So this was Heather's story. This is AI. My face and body was used in this and I was definitely not there in real life. Just straight up copy and pasted. And then a commenter says, are you the woman in the sign that says take us back to Bel Air? Heather says, I'm at 41 seconds in the black t-shirt. And the commenter says, how does one's face even make it into an AI generated concert audience? Heather says, looks like it was scraped from a photo I was tagged in on Instagram. The guy next to me is totally fake though, but the salmon shorts are similar to the guy with me in the real photo. And Heather adds, I'm trying to decide how to handle it. I didn't even know about this video until somebody sent a screenshot of myself to me, and I was like, OMG. So this is Heather, and then this is the one where the sign says, love you, Fresh Prince, and then this is Heather covering her hands. We have a woman here with like mystery arms. There's a thing of beer being held, and she has like two arms together here at her chest. She literally has like three arms. So then we have Green Day, who 2 days ago posted a video from their concert, and they captioned it, don't need AI for our crowds, and tagged their videographer, Ryan Baxley. Another fan page says, Green Day has the best crowd in the world. And another commenter on Twitter, Colton, writes, Will Smith using AI for his crowds is so funny when you remember this was the original AI meme. And do you remember this? This was the Will Smith eating spaghetti and food meme to show AI videos, because the very first AI videos, people were like, wow, look at this technology. And it was literally this. And it was the most nightmare fuel inducing thing ever. Funny how AI comes around full circle. But there is a commenter on Twitter by the name of Bikeman who adds, the crowds are real, they just took actual photos and used AI to animate them. And this is an article posted to waxy.org with the same title, written by Andy Biao, August 25th, 2025. And this continues, and here we can see the side by side. The crowds are real. Every person you see in the video above started out as real footage of real fans, sourced from multiple Will Smith concerts during his recent European tour. And it adds, the signs previously distorted can now be read, like this one, which actually reads, from West Philly to West Swizzy, short for Switzerland if you're wondering. And here you can see, this was the one that we were like, what does this say? And then here we have these two. The article continues, one of the most egregious examples is a couple holding the sign thanking Will Smith for helping them survive cancer. which, if it was AI generated slop, would be pretty disgusting. A gross attempt to drum up sympathy with fake people. But the couple is real. There's two good photos of them on Will Smith's Instagram and a slideshow of photos and videos from Girton Festival in Bern last month. So it's the same couple, but somehow the crowd looks completely different. Like the people to their left and right and behind them. While the person behind looks somewhat similar, the shot looks completely different. So if these fans aren't AI generated fakes, what's going on here? The video features real performances and real audiences, but I believe they were manipulated on two levels. One, Will Smith's team generated several short AI image to video clips from professionally shot audience photos. Two, YouTube post-processing the resulting short montage, making everything look so much worse. So the YouTube Shorts experiment, apparently YouTube Shorts will upscale the image to make things that were out of focus more in focus, but it looks worse. And according to the article, in the last 2 months, YouTube was quietly experimenting with post-processing YouTube Shorts, unblurring and denoising videos with often unpleasant results. And the article continues that this is probably why the YouTube Shorts version has the smeary look that isn't present in the Instagram, but both versions have terrible audience shots with AI artifacts and garbled signage. And the article theorizes that it took original images like this one and then possibly turned it into a video. As you can see here, this is kind of the example, right? And this does make a lot more sense, but it absolutely butchered people. Here we can have the side by side as well. That looks to be the answer to it. It's just sad, man. Like, imagine being in the audience and you're like, oh my god, I made it into a Will Smith video. Wait, why do I have 3 arms? And then you find out that you were just run through AI, and that's why you look the way you do. We have happy news, guys. On the bright side, do you guys like flying on airplanes? Well, if you do happen to fly with Delta, anime is coming to Delta Airlines. This is written by Courtney Jackson, written for CNET. Flying with Delta, Crunchyroll anime is coming to your flights. Yes. So, exactly what it says. Crunchyroll and Delta Airlines are announcing a partnership to offer anime as part of the in-flight entertainment. It's going to arrive later this year, and if you are a Sky Miles member, you'll receive a exclusive perk of a 24-hour free trial of Crunchyroll that you can use on the flight or after you land. And according to this tweet by Screen Time, it looks to have 50,000 plus episodes and films and 25,000 hours of content. On a complete side note, in the comment section, people were like, yo, wait, down for this collab, but scared to watch certain anime because I'm afraid of being judged by other flight passengers, which I thought was funny. Will you be watching anime on Delta? I have a flight in like 12 hours. I'm flying back to the Bay, and I am not sponsored, loyal Delta flyer, because Delta flies, in my opinion, affordable, nice planes, and they fly to all the cities that I want to go to. So big Delta fan. Now they have Crunchyroll in there, bigger Delta fan. I would love to hear your thoughts down below about the Will Smith concert. What do you think? Do you think it's completely AI generated? Do you think it was photos that was then turned into AI videos, something in between? Would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, if you like this video, I appreciate it. If you like and subscribe, don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there for streamers and creators like overlays, emotes, sub badges. Also have a coffee with free resources for streamers like a free sponsorship guide. And I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. Hope to catch you guys there or in another video. Peace.